Got two really good ones today. Don't want to spend a lot of time on packaging because I am just too excited to look at these figures and talk about them. This is a line that is becoming my favorite thing to collect. We got Strongheart, we got Zarak. Description on the back, Strongheart, he's a paladin. Zarak is like a thief assassin. If you ever watched a cartoon, these are, or collected the LJN toy line, these are two really important characters. He is basically the He-Man. He's the hero. If you are a you know what? I'm going to start talking. Let's get to the video. Hey! Oh! Games! Games! As collectors, every once in a while, you'll be satisfied. You'll find stuff on pegs. But it kind of can get stale. Like, I'm enjoying Classified. I'm enjoying Ninja Turtles, even though I'm kind of slowing down on that, especially with that sewer layer. We won't talk about that. DC Multiverse, still a lot of fun. Marvel Legends, I'm slowing down on. But everything, sometimes it gets a little monotonous. This line has got the juices flowing. It got the juices, got everything, the blood pumping. When I heard that this was local and I could drive there and pick these up, had to go immediately. If you are into high fantasy, now's the time to collect. If you don't know anything about D&D in the cartoon, you don't need to. These are just superb figures. Neca is on top of their game with this line. It started with Warduke and Grimswald. Everyone has Warduke in their top 10. These four could be in your top 10. And that's not hyperbole as I break out the big word. These have just as good as detail as any figure NECA makes. The articulation is what I call functional or good enough. The dudes in armor aren't going to, be doing a lot of gymnastics. The assassin is a little better in articulation because it's freed up. We will get into that. I'm going to go a little more in depth than I usually do with this video. The Strongheart, the dry brushing, the paint techniques on here. Sometimes I get a figure and I want to go in there and add stuff. There's nothing I could do but ruin this figure as you put the little face shield down. Comes with the shield, the sheath. This cape is articulated. The only thing I will say is the original toy, this cape kind of had like a silver in there. I actually sold my original. I'm so upset that I sold my original D&D figures because I knew these were coming out, and what am I going to do? Have a baby one and the big decked out one? Now, of course, it comes with all the hands one could want. I'm not a big hands talker because he's a knight. I'm going to keep him the sword. He comes with his hammer, as any paladin should have. It's every little detail is just from the chainmail to his face sculpt. It's single jointed. He's kind of double jointed. The Casey Jones from Ninja Turtles? Zarak is kind of like that. I just look at this paint. Look how that looks like leather. He comes with a second profile, by the way. But I'm going to always keep that hood on. If you're wondering real quick, they don't scale well with Mythic Legions. So just kind of forget about that. You're not going to want these to be next. By the time this line is done, and I talked to Mr. Randy Falk personally about this, whether he wanted to or not, I bothered him. I saw him, and I was like, dude, I know you're busy. Please, D&D, are we going to get up to 10 figures? And he said, I want to say he said we're at least got 6 more in the pipeline. So you got these 4, that's 6 more, that's 10 figures. The toy line itself, if you don't count all them rubber things, there weren't that many figures. That's why they're so expensive, the classic line, because they kind of went low production. But can I just put these four together again? This is why we collect toys. I don't want to say there's like any huge innovations here. There's not. The innovation is the beauty. The innovation is how damn good they look. This is, remember when McFarlane used to make statue-like figures, but they didn't have they had a lot of paint, a lot of deco, but didn't move. This is that good, but they articulate. I am, like I said, I probably get a new figure 2-3 times a week, and it's hard to. It's not. I get impressed in the fun of it. It's rare that I get impressed with like how good a figure is. These figures, from top to bottom, I absolutely am floored. Wired cape, all the dry brushing you want on that steel, black wash, faint. The face, it's punched in perfectly. Zarak came with a little grappling hook, which is cool. And he has his little knives in there that can come unsheathed. And he has this little potion bottle, or poison probably. He's an assassin. He's probably going to try to poison you as you sleep, steal your gold. We're going to go into articulation, look at some finer details, kind of get the camera in close. Real quick, though, I have a sponsor now, Ramfam Collectibles. That's short for Ramirez Family Collectibles. RAMFAM. Family-owned business. They've been very cool with me. I got some stuff I'm going to review from them tomorrow. I can't believe I got a sponsor. They're not throwing money at me. They're just allowing me to get figures to review at a better cost, so I could plug them. They can help me review stuff. It's really cool. I didn't think this would happen. I didn't ask for this to happen. They contacted me, and I am highly appreciative of that, and I'm kind of humbled by it. It's very cool. Ramfam Collectibles, I will have their information in the description. We're going to get to where if you punch in toy games, you get a 5% discount. So let's take a look. Let's get in close and take a look at some of the finer details with these absolute beauties. I'm blown away. I know Neca, I'm rambling, I'm sorry. Neca took it on the chin this week with that damn sewer layer. That price is too high. It's sad because obviously it's nice. All the Toon stuff is nice. I don't know how they came to that price point. I don't know. I know tooling bucks is expensive, but come on, it's 4 walls. And I don't know. I can't talk shit if I don't know all the details. Maybe I'm flat out wrong. So I know people are sour with Neca this week. Don't let that affect how you feel about their figures, though. These were only $40, and I feel like I got people want to say import quality for some reason. I think Western quality is where it's at. Western quality is right here in front of me, and it's every bit as good as anything I ever touched from Japan. It's that good. Let's get in closer. There's that face sculpt. Like I said, you're gonna because of the armor, you're gonna be kind of limited. This is soft, so it's gonna come up. You're gonna get a butterfly if you play with it. Okay. I know you won't be able to believe this, but guess what? The head swivels and goes left to right. Just kidding. It's on a ball joint. I don't know why people show a head. I hate when heads turn all the way around, so I won't. It freaks me out. It wasn't tight out of the box either, as you hear it creak and crack. The knee now is single jointed as well. Listen, you're not buying this figure for articulation. It is what it is. You're buying it for the sculpt, but it can pose where you need it to. Okay? Let's just be clear about that. You're going to have fun with this guy. Zarak, I like how he's peeking. he's peeking underneath that hood. And it's awesome. You know, it's you can kind of have it down like that. Like he's really going to creep up on you and stab you right in the back. Now, these arms, there's a little less hindrance, so you can get kind of a double joint elbow and almost on the leg as well. But again, that's not what these figures are about. The second head, that's nice. That might be nice for Mythic Legions for customs. His grappling hook is cool. You get the fisty hands, you get grabby hands. You know, you get all the hands that make you feel like you got your money's worth. Okay, I don't like wasting time on hands. This hammer is freaking badass. I mean, the paint, like I said, this looks like leather. This looks like cloth. They added a gloss and a little like weathering. So damn good. So freaking good. Let's bring him in again. Rocking that nice porn stash. That goes down nice and easy. I love these figures. I love them. I'm also confused, though, why Hasbro has half the cartoon line and NECA has the other half. Like, why the hell can't NECA just do them all? They were both all in the cartoon together. That's really strange. That's it. I hope I swayed you. I hope I influenced you to take a look at these figures and check them out. This is the NECA Dungeons & Dragons line, and it is fantastic. Look for Ram Fam Collectibles in the description. I'll have another video tomorrow. Take care. Have fun.